Okay, so let me just come out straight and say it like this here. When it comes to Joe, we know Joe has a tough time with relationships. Okay, we see that business and personal. So even if he is bisexual, I mean, hey, that's his thing. You know, he can do what he do. And if he chooses to follow along and listen along, have a blast, enjoy the podcast, and it is what it is at that point. I mean, we're in 2021. We already know what it is. So that's not even to me, that's not even a big deal, to be real with you. I mean, like, you do what you do. At the end of the day, who are you and where are you going? That's what I'm more or less saying. But sticking back to what I'm saying about Joe being bisexual, uh, he doesn't he doesn't get along in relationships with men as far as in business, and that happens. As a man in business myself, I get it. Like, there's some people just in business you're not going to get along with, and in life there are people that you're not going to get along with. That's just the way that it goes. Now, if he is bisexual, he should just come out and just say it. I'm not saying that he is. I'm not saying that he isn't. But is it possible? Absolutely. And if it is, hey Joe, just come out and do you, man. You know what I mean? Now, looking at Mr. Samuels, say what you want. Even though Mr. Samuels does give facts, to me, the way he delivers these facts is what I have an issue with. Yeah, I'm gonna say an issue. I'll say issue because, sir, one, what I see from Mr. Samuels is that he really goes in on the women, and to a degree, I get it, but I also believe in constructive criticism. If you're bringing them on there just to make jokes and bash them, I mean, that's good for ratings. Well, I mean, views. Well, same thing now. So it's good for that. But outside of that, like, what do they get? Now, there may be some women who benefit, because I've seen that. There are some women who say that they have, in some ways, benefited from what Mr. Samuels over here had to say. But me, and I'm speaking as a man, I am saying, when I hear him speak, I hear something sweet. Nothing's wrong with that. If that's the way that you live, that's the way that you live. I would respect you more if you would just come right out and say it. Look at him. Take a good look at Mr. Samuels. Just this picture alone, to me, gives off a sugary sweetness. To me. And who knows? I could be wrong. All right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, cool. I have no problems being wrong. I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. But I feel as though there's something sweet like in the air when it comes to this man named Mr. Kevin Samuels. Now again, I could be wrong, but I don't know. But if I was to give you like 1 out of 10, 10 the highest on how I feel like he is on the sugary sweet side of things. I would say not. I'm like about a good 9.999% sure he's on the sugary side of things. And the problem with that is that I hear, because I heard one clip where he said, I ain't gonna go there. No, there was one clip where he said we should advocate for men being with men. And I'm like, well, for me, nah, that's not my cup of tea, personally. Other people, that may be their thing. But as for me, I'm cool. But you have a blast. But me as a man, will respect you more, sir, as a man, if you would say, hey, this is who I am. I am a man who advocates for men being with men. I would rather you just say that. But you won't. You won't come straight out and say it. Because if you do that, that's going to mess up your money. Because now people are going to come out here and they're going to start asking questions. And that's when you're going to have to start backtracking. And that's when you're more than likely going to start losing traction. And more than likely you're going to fall. And what was that movie? The movie Focus with Will Smith. Where he had that line where it was like, you gotta die with a lie. Look at that Mr. Samuels. He's going to die with the lie. He's going to ride it all the way out. I see it clear as day. And I'm interested to see how this whole thing is going to turn out. So, in closing, Joe, hey man, if that's the way you live, that's the way you live. Just come out and say it and just stand on it. Kevin Samuels, if that's the way you live, if you live on the sugary sweet side of things, go ahead and just say it. Just come right out and say it. It's cool. We in 2021. It's not a big deal. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. Like, comment, subscribe, share. This is Right Way Jay, and I'm going to check in with y'all later. Peace.